Hello, I'm Debi Bailey, Head Teacher at Walkergate Primary School and Chief Executive Officer of Newcastle East Mixed Multi-Academy Trust. We are a trust of 5 schools, 1 secondary and 4 primary schools. We have 4 additionally resourced centres within our 5 schools. 2 of our additionally resourced centres specialise in supporting children with ASD. I've been part of the working party looking at workforce development and how we can support families that have children with ASD. And from the educational perspective, I think there are a few main issues or priorities or things that we really feel we would like to be addressed. I think the first one is around early intervention, and that doesn't mean early in terms of their, when they're 1, 2 or 3. For us, it's as things start to become more challenging, or as things unravel, or as barriers become apparent. It really needs to mean early intervention. The reality is it can often take months to access additional support or advice to enable a school to work more effectively with a child. So for me, I would really like to see how that could be streamlined, or how schools could access directly some early additional support just to stop things going so wrong until, more formal support can be accessed and put in place. Running alongside that, in my experience, there is sometimes an issue around professionals working together, cohesively. Often schools don't have access to certain information with regards to a child, and often that information could really support the school in supporting the child. When we think about professional meetings or education healthcare plan applications, I feel there needs to be real quality conversations, and all professionals, health, social care, education, we all need to sit together and unpick what are the barriers for these families along with the families, and what we could all do to support. And I really feel every professional organisation needs to see their part in that process, and that, in my experience, isn't always or even often the case. Alongside that, I think there's a need to have a role that supports that, so can hold professionals to account when they're not stepping up and seeing what their place could be, but also supports the family in navigating through what is in reality quite a difficult process, and families often don't know which way to turn. And I think someone who could support the family in accessing the right support at the right time, because that can look very different for every individual family. And I think also, running alongside that, when we talk about early intervention and professionals stepping up and really taking their responsibility, it's also around providing wraparound care, because it's very rare for there to be only the child in the middle needing the support. Often it's the whole family that needs the support, and again, that needs to be early support and the right support. So for me, it's around everyone coming together and putting the family at the heart of the process, engaging them and really engaging them, and spending the quality time finding out what's working for them, what isn't working for them. But then it's each professional stepping up and saying, and what's my part to play in that? Whereas I feel at the minute we operate in such separate silos that just doesn't happen. So that is part of the work we've been doing, and that's something I really look forward to trying to move forward. Thank you.